call him, ask him.
When was the last time you saw Detective Ramirez?
Monet was just coming to pick me up. I was a few blocks away.
This is before you found Carrie's body in her apartment.
Mrs. Tejada, I am sorry to inform you that your son, Ezekiel Cross, is dead.
Mr. Whitman, welcome back. We've missed you. So, got a speculation video for Power Book 2 Season 3 of Ghost, right? And I had like some ideas where, you know, the Mike Sandoval thing where he died and stuff, where Tommy and Ghost had, Tommy's father killed, you know, Mike in prison and stuff because he knew way too much and stuff. And on top of that, he used to work with Lobos and stuff. And I was thinking, I was like, what about Kevin? Because Kevin seems like a clean cop, well, a clean detective, and we don't really know too much about him. The only thing that we know is that him and Carrie had like a relationship together, but we don't know anything else besides that, right? And on top of that, when he came into like the office and he was like, oh, was there anything, this and that, he was just like, well, you know, there was one thing. And then he showed him that Monet was on her way over to Carrie's place, and he and Zeke immediately knew that basically Monet had something to do with Carrie's death. And I was thinking that since there's going to be a lot of shenanigans and a lot of fuck shit that's going to go on in season 3 of Power, I was thinking, okay, he was the one to have called Monet and said that Zeke is dead, right? And right now, well, when season 3 comes up, Monet's gonna have to figure out, okay, who killed Zeke, as I said in my previous video. And I feel like Kevin's goal, he's gonna still be like, okay, Zeke is dead, Carrie is dead, so what's going on here and stuff. And he's gonna look into this and stuff and be like, okay, who was the one to have pulled the trigger? But I'm thinking that this whole thing is gonna kind of like spin not in his favor, because I think what could happen is that Kevin could probably get caught up in some shit where he might actually take, well, see, I don't know. Well, okay. This is just like a speculation video. Speculation. Because they could say on the night of Zeke's death, okay, where was Kevin at? Right? Because if they was to say, to do a thing to be like, okay, Kevin was the one to have killed Zeke because his obsession that he truly believes, I can see that as a possibility, right? If his whereabouts is like isn't how should I put it, isn't secure, like if his whereabouts isn't secure, and let's just say he was somewhere but he can't say, all right, you know, they could do a thing and say like he was the one to have killed Zeke, but the real killer would be Lorenzo because Monet would know. So what if they was to come together as a family to put away Kevin, because Kevin is still, you know, he still got connections to what's his face, Everett. He's still gonna be looking at Everett because since Everett, you know, he gave him his card and stuff, and Everett is the only, well, he doesn't know anything. It's just that he knows things and stuff, but he has to go in season 3. And I feel like, as I said, I think Kane is going to be the one to do it because Drew isn't strong enough to do that and stuff, right? So I was thinking that can happen because we don't know what's going to happen between like Lorenzo and Monet, because eventually she's going to find out. But for now, who's going to take the fall for Zeke's murder and stuff? And I wouldn't say she's gonna be taking the fall for anything and stuff. Now, the fact is that Blanca, she's here now. So, and she's looking at Tariq and stuff like, okay, Tariq was the last person that was here, so most likely Tariq was the one to have killed Mecca. So her main focus is gonna be on Tariq, but I feel like Kevin's focus is gonna be on Monet. So both of them is gonna have like this problem where they have two powerful peoples after them, but one person didn't kill. Oh shit! See, it's crazy because one person didn't kill the other person, and the other person didn't kill the other person. So that only leaves is Lorenzo and Kevin, right? And 2-Bit, we don't know what the fuck's going on with 2-Bit. We haven't seen or heard from 2-Bit because we can't say that 2-Bit is gonna go down for this. He could, but I don't think so because we haven't seen 2-Bit in a while. So And 2-Bit still looking for Tariq, like, yo, I'm coming to collect. I need that money. So he's still MIA, but he could appear in season 3. Who knows, right? But yeah, like, I'm kind of wondering like what's gonna happen, because I feel like he's gonna be so invested. He's gonna be so driven on to getting like justice for Carrie and figuring out who killed Zeke and stuff. It's all of the evidence is pointing towards Monet. Like, you know, is it possible that you killed Zeke? Is it possible? So, and she's gonna be like, no, I had no involvement. I don't know who did it and stuff. But he's not gonna believe that. So he's gonna probably maybe have Everett wear a wire or something. I see that he probably might have him wear a wire to get like some sort of information from Drew or something, to be like, you know, like what's going on, to give it back to Kevin and stuff, for him to do like a proper investigation on Monet or the family to see like who killed Zeke and who knows about it and stuff. So I see that happening, and like I said before, it could lead up to Kevin's downfall, because if his obsession and he's so driven to, you know, get revenge for Carrie and stuff, it could lead to his downfall, where he might be pinned for a murder that he never committed and be like, see, this is what happened. He went after Zeke. He killed Zeke because out of obsession of him believing that he killed Carrie and stuff, and this is what got him maybe killed or something. Because like I said before, I don't see Monet dying next season. I kind of don't. She could go to jail, but I don't see that happening either, because like I said before, Tariq and her is like, Tariq is the son that she never had, and she trusts him a lot more than she kind of trusts her own family and stuff. So it's like, I don't see her going to jail. She could, right? And then as for like Lorenzo's part, I mean, he doesn't really have anybody he can kind of like blame for this and stuff, because it was just him. So I don't know. I feel like he's gonna kind of be like dodging maybe some questions here and there. He's not gonna admit to anything and stuff. He's just gonna be moving wild shady, but the truth eventually will come out on his part and stuff. But on top of that, because he's like I said, he's not gonna go to jail again. Like, he just came out of jail, so he's not gonna go to jail. But yeah. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Like, do you believe that, you know, Monet is gonna actually die or go to jail next season? Which I don't even see both those options even happening, but it could happen, right? Do you think that maybe Lorenzo could die, right? Like, do you think he can die and stuff? Like, Monet finds out, like, okay, you killed Zeke because you tried to go after Mecca. Maybe I chose the wrong man. Maybe I should have had, because that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna probably say, maybe I should have had King kill you. Maybe I should have had him do it, because if Kane would have killed you, then we could have went along with Mecca. But as I said, we don't know what Mecca was doing in New York City. We don't know what he was doing. Like, okay, yeah, well, from his state where he was just like, yeah, he wanted the family back, but his real mission, what was he doing there? Who was he going after and stuff, right? So, I want to know on your opinions on that, and what do you think of, you know, Tariq's situation as well, because Tariq is still he has to figure out, like, a way of not mentioning and saying that, you know, Monet was there and stuff, even though he did scrub the security cameras. But what about outside cameras? What about street cameras and stuff? Like, you know, that stuff's kind of like play into a part too. So everything could lead into maybe Monet's favor, where if the heat is passed over to her, and then on top of that, Kevin might be looking into her as well. So she might have to leave the city. She might have to go. And I think that might be the option for her. If she won't go to jail, she might not die. She has to probably get out. She probably have to leave the city for a little bit and stuff. So I think in return, it might be her that's leaving, and it might be Lorenzo that's holding it down and stuff, where she's probably like out maybe in hiding. She left the city for a little. I think that might happen. Like, she probably might have to escape or something, because the heat is on her and stuff, because, you know, it could happen. But like I said before, you know, Lorenzo killed Zeke, so it's like that still can happen. So could she kill? Nah. Like I said, I was gonna say, like, maybe she kills him and then she leaves and stuff, but then no. You still gonna need somebody there to hold it down and stuff. Like if Monet doesn't leave, right, then the only real option here is to take the fall would probably be like Kevin. Like he might be the one, like I said before, because of his obsession for wanting to take down Zeke, but then to know that Carrie is dead and he's dead, so it doesn't really add up and doesn't make any sense and stuff. But who knows, maybe they all can walk out of this alive, who knows. But comment, like, subscribe, share, and I will catch you all in the next one.